With her success of the Piece of Me Las Vegas residency, rumors had begun of a possible extension. However, with no confirmation yet, Britney announced on July 23, 2014 that she had a lingerie line coming soon, and even though there were rumors of her possibly releasing new music in the summer, nothing had been confirmed. A few months later, on September 4th, Britney shared a photo of herself in the studio on Instagram, which got fans suspecting that new music would be coming soon. Then during the launch of her new lingerie line, the intimate Britney Spears collection on September 9th, she confirmed in an interview with Extra that new music was indeed in the works.
What are we going to get from Britney this time around?
I want to do something very artsy-fartsy. Something I've never done before. I even have, like, if it's just go take a left lane and go into a little bit of rock or rock pop, just do something really kind of out there and different.
Any collaborations? Who would you like to collaborate with that you haven't collaborated with?
I love Katy Perry. I would love to do something with her. Or Iggy. That would be cool.
A few weeks later, on September 24th, while doing more promo, Britney spoke with On Demand Entertainment, and during the conversation, she discussed how her experiences inspire her music, along with revealing that her upcoming album will feature both I Love Men songs and I Hate Men songs, which possibly she was referring to her recent breakup, where on Twitter she had confirmed earlier on August 28th, saying she was single. Also, when going back to that interview, when asked who would she like to work with, she replied with Gwen Stefani, Katy Perry, and Iggy Azalea, which notice how she said Iggy again like in her Extra interview. And the reason why I say this, because 2 days before Britney gave this interview on September 22nd, an interview Iggy Azalea did with E! News, where she teased she had done a secret pop collaboration with a pop queen and that hopefully it would get announced in the next few weeks. And since Britney had mentioned Iggy twice, rumors started that the secret collaboration was with Britney. The next day, on September 25th, Britney did an interview with Good Morning Britain, where she confirmed and announced that she would be extending her Las Vegas residency for 2 more years, confirming those rumors were true. As for new music, the only thing she really shared in this interview was she would love to work with Katy Perry. And just when the rumors of this Britney and Iggy collaboration was starting to fade, after months of nothing confirmed or said about new music, on November 21st, when Iggy was asked on Twitter if she considered working with Britney Spears, she confirmed with, "I did and it was amazing." But when asking more of this collaboration, she replied with, "Can't say any more info about it." Then the next month, on December 10th, a fan asked Iggy if the collaboration with Britney was titled Bliss, which she responded with no, along with revealing it wasn't about booty or sonically similar, referring to her collaboration with Jennifer Lopez that was released earlier that year in August that was titled Booty. A few days later, on December 15th, Iggy did an interview with Boston radio Kiss 108, giving more details of her collaboration with Britney Spears, where she said hopefully everyone will be able to hear it in the beginning of 2015 and that it's a really fun song and people are going to enjoy it. The new year 2015 had begun, but nothing was said about the song until February 3rd, when Iggy tweeted the song was definitely coming and there was epic plans underway for the song. So besides Britney revealing her new designs for her spring-summer collection and a commercial featuring Britney to promote it released on February 25th, the next month on March 2nd, she did an interview for Extra, and during the interview, she shared that the song would be something to hear in the clubs. A few days later, on March 13th, her interview with Billboard was released, and in the interview, she gave an update on her upcoming album, stating that she was going to try her best to do an amazing album, but as of right now, it wasn't her top priority. Then on March 19th, according to Billboard, in an interview Iggy did with Associate Press, she revealed Pretty Girls was the name of the song, and on March 25th, in an interview Britney did with People magazine, she revealed Pretty Girls would be released on May 5th, and as March soon was coming to an end, on March 30th, Iggy did an interview with MTV News revealing how the collaboration came to be and a few more details about the process.
You know, it was such a journey, that song. I got asked and it was her song, and then she didn't think she would have her album done in time, and I rewrote parts of it and it became my song, and I tried to make it all mine. I wanted to keep it, and then she said, no, actually I am going to take it, and my album is ready, and so I swung it back her way because she's Britney Spears. You have to do that. She gets whatever she wants. And so in turn, it's kind of really evolved to something that I was just featured on, and originally into really a true duet where I'm on the chorus with her, we go back and forth, and she has her verses, I have my verse, but it's not just me kind of popping in. It really is a duet, and I love that. I love like a good pop duet where it's equally like powerhouse.
Then on March 29th, Iggy had told Access Hollywood that she would be co-directing the video for Britney in the next week. So besides details about the single being revealed here and there as the day was approaching, it seemed things were set for this new Britney era. And on April 8th, Britney shared a rehearsal photo for the Pretty Girls music video with her dancers on Instagram. The next day on April 9th, photos of the set for the video filmed in Los Angeles were posted online, where we see Britney wearing a leopard top, driving a Jeep, and both Britney and Iggy riding in a car along with other photos. And the following day, Britney posted a behind the scene photo of a group of the dancers that would be in the video. There was also a snippet of the song that also surfaced online, and along with news in an interview Matthew Coma did with Vice, where he spoke about working on new music with Britney Spears, who is known for co-writing songs such as Clarity by Zedd featuring Foxes, songs from Carly Rae Jepsen's Kiss album, and fun fact, he co-wrote and co-produced Britney's song Swimming in the Stars. Then on April 15, Las Vegas reporter Robin Leach tweeted the news about Iggy and Britney performing Pretty Girls at the Billboard Music Awards on May 17th, and a few days later, both Britney and Billboard Music Awards both confirmed the news on social media. A few days later after that, on April 26th, Britney had told USA Today how she got connected to Iggy for this collaboration, which she said, "I had called my manager Larry Rudolph and had some ideas about doing a Valley Girl type video. It was really kind of funny because I had just watched Clueless on TV and I was like, it would be so fun to do something like that. Then I saw Iggy's video and I thought, oh my god, to work with her would be heaven sent. We just talked about a bunch of girl stuff. She's very down to earth and very sweet. She introduced me to her dog. We had wonderful salad and it was just fun girl time." USA Today also spoke with Iggy, which she revealed when her and Britney were brainstorming ideas for the music video. Britney had told Iggy that she wanted to do a video where she got to dress up and play a character and not necessarily feel like Britney Spears, which was really important to her. So Iggy made sure to keep that in mind when coming up with the ideas along with her. The next month on May 1st, the single artwork for Pretty Girls was revealed by both Iggy and Britney on social media, where we see Britney on a rocket and Iggy as an alien, which the artwork was inspired by Earth Girls Are Easy movie soundtrack. Besides an extended snippet of the song surfacing online, along with Britney's website getting a makeover with a new logo, graphics featuring a bee-themed site, the song did unfortunately leak early on Saturday, May 2nd, in which Iggy did address on Twitter asking fans to please hold until the Monday release and that she was happy to see that fans liked the song. She also tweeted about her and Britney both singing the chorus together, saying how people had missed that, but that it will probably become more obvious as they perform the song live more. And despite the leak, which Britney did address on May 3rd in her post hoping fans would hold a little longer for the midnight release, she also shared the exciting news for her partnering up with Uber in LA, where fans could request a Bee branded SUV ride, branded like her website, which referenced the lyrics Pretty Girls Like Bees to the Honey. Also always noted that some of the Bee SUVs contain limited gift surprises, and 5 lucky requesters could win 2 tickets to her Las Vegas residency with a meet and greet. And in May 4th, Extra shared a sneak peek of the music video set to release on May 13th, where we see Britney dancing at a car wash with the same dancers from the photo she shared back on April 10th. So besides the song getting compared to Iggy's 2014 hit song Fancy featuring Charli XCX and Gwen Stefani's 2005 hit song Holla Back Girl, the song got mixed reactions, and even though some did enjoy the track, calling it catchy, a fun time, critics such as Billboard saying pop and pop rap fans are likely to swarm this slick slice of electro hop, which pulls off the blonde bombshell pairing by playing to each of its artist's strengths, and Direct Lyrics, who said the new Pretty Girls single sounds like a strong contender for hottest song of 2015 summer. It's urban pop flavor, it's sassy, Britney's vocals are to die for, and Iggy, her reign just won't let up. She's nailing every collaboration. But there were many that did not like the song, leaving negative comments, and some critics such as Album Confession saying there's something missing on the effort. It may be exciting the first time though, but in the end Pretty Girls is sadly underwhelming. It falters from not sounding refreshing or groundbreaking enough. Gwen Stefani comes to mind throughout, but it should not have a problem bringing Spears back to the top of the charts. It's certainly a fun, enjoyable bop. The pairing was not a shock or surprise. The collaboration was welcome. It just feels that Pretty Girls could not possibly have been the best idea the two artists and their teams could have come up with, right? Then there's the Scene Sisters, who said it's clearly going for a Barbie girl vibe with a dash of fancy, but it just doesn't make the kind of impact that is needed for the song to be truly catchy and a new classic. In short, the track needs to be longer with more balanced verse content. But despite the mixed reactions, the song peaked at number 29 on the US Billboard Hot 100 charts, produced by The Invisible Man, co-written by George Astacio, Iggy Azalea, John Shave, Megan Cantone, and Jason Pethworth. And I apologize if I didn't pronounce their names correctly, along with Jade, Jesse, Leanne, and Perry from Little Mix. Which, fun fact, this song was originally meant for them for an album they ended up scrapping, and later they ended up creating / released Get Weird instead, which in an interview Little Mix did with The Sun that same year in May, one of the members, Jade, said, "We wrote it with Megan Cantone, who we've written a lot of this album with. We love the song, but it really wasn't for us, so we put it out there, and lo and behold, Britney wanted it," which they love, especially since Britney is not only an artist that they love, but someone they idolized growing up, and they even did a small cover of the song while playing a karaoke game on Capital FM.
Wipe the floor with all the boys. Pour the drinks, bring the noise. We're just so pretty all around the world.
The inspiration for the music video came from the classic 1988 movie Earth Girls Are Easy, and both Iggy Azalea alongside Cameron Duddy directed the music video, who's known for doing the music videos for Worth It by Fifth Harmony, Uptown Funk by Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars, and Something I Need by One Republic. And in the 80s inspired visual with 80s fashion, we see Britney alongside her pool, which then an alien, that being Iggy Azalea, fall from the sky, which leads to a new friendship, and we basically see Iggy learning to adapt to life on Earth with humans. And by the end of the video, as everyone is dancing, enjoying themselves at the club, the aliens come back to abduct Iggy and Britney. And of course, the song got performed for the first time by both artists on May 17 at the 2015 Billboard Music Awards, which according to Iggy, the performance was a continuation from where the music video left off, and this time both are in space on Iggy's home planet, and now Britney gets to experience life in Iggy's world. And also a few days before the awards on April 28th, it was said by journalist Robin Leach that Iggy and Britney had a big surprise plan for their debut performance, and that it was going to be something that's never been done in an award show, but it could be pulled off and some people will be talking. And according to this insider, it was going to be something out of the box, adventurous, and unique for the 3-minute performance, but nothing was finalized yet, which I'm assuming those plans didn't work out after all. The performance received positive reviews, and from an outside perspective you would think more was to come since this was just the first performance for the new single, but turns out no. After this there was no word of any promo or nothing, and after 3 weeks of the song release, it dropped from the charts, which the next month on June 28th during a Q&A Iggy did on Twitter, she responded to someone who said the song flopped. It's difficult to send a song up to the charts without additional promo and TV performances, etc. Unfortunately, I'm just a feature, which after that some fans even thought she was shading Britney Spears. Even the media had begun writing headlines making it seem like she blamed Britney, which wasn't what she meant at all. So the next day she responded on Twitter saying, "My comment is factual. It applies to any song. I don't have to suck that woman's asshole 24/7 to be your friend, do I? Bye girls." And then she followed that with another tweet saying, "Genuine friends have genuine opinions. It's possible and healthy to have differing thought without it being bitchy or shade." She then followed with another tweet saying, "I'm suspect on anyone who agrees with me all the time because I know I don't get it right 100% of the time." And when responding to a fan, she said, "At the end of the day, I'm happy if she's happy," and she is. And then to end it, she tweeted 2 responses basically saying she just wished there was more promo for the song, but that's out of her control, and that Britney is a good friend, along with saying, is she really the bad guy for wishing there was more promo for the song? Then Britney tweeted this post, being excited to go back to Vegas, so thankful that she had shows booked for the rest of the year, which fans and the media thought she shaded Iggy, who recently cancelled her tour. And the next day Iggy made it clear on June 30th that everything was good between her and Britney. She's just sad that the media had tried to destroy their friendship when all she did was speak about wishing there was more promo for their collaboration, along with saying that this business needs to stop putting women against each other. As for the song and what was to come, well, it seemed all those plans were cancelled since after June there was no word about Pretty Girls, only that she had performed it for the first time at her Piece of Me Las Vegas residency on August. And for the remainder of the year, besides Britney posting photos here and there of being in the studio along with news coming out of who she was gonna work with, it seemed the album was gonna take a bit longer, which takes me to Pretty World, a scrapped album that was replaced by Glory. Now when researching trying to find out anything that was confirmed that this was the title or that this album even existed, I found out that Pretty World came from her 2015 Billboard Music Awards performance, where you could see the text in the background, which pretty much got fans suspecting that that could be the name of the album. But other than that, it seemed that this album wasn't actually a real thing and just rumors and theories by fans, which I don't think they were wrong, because in one of the interviews that Iggy Azalea did give, she talked about how the song came to be since Britney didn't have an album ready. Iggy was gonna take it for her new album, but then Britney's team called her back because they had an album ready, and also Iggy did say it was a single for her new album. So from that, it does seem that there was something already in the works behind the scenes and an album was gonna come out. And also when hearing Pretty Girls, sonically it sounds very different from anything on Glory, so it makes sense why the song was not included on it, because it would have felt out of place. Not to say that an album can have a song or two that sounds different from the rest of the album. There was also some comments saying that this single was really just to help promote her Las Vegas residency, so that could also be another thing. Also, besides Iggy's tweets about wanting to do more promo but couldn't, a year later in 2016, an interview she did on Watch What Happens Live, Iggy did reveal when she was gonna work with Britney, her team did a check on her house for anything suspicious, even though Britney was just going there to have a salad. And then a few years later in 2021, while now the world knows of Britney's conservatorship and the Free Britney movement was happening for her to be free, and after being denied to have her father removed as her conservator of her estate, Iggy ended up breaking her silence about her time working with Britney to give more details than what she already did in past interviews, and how strange it was to see her being watched and have limits placed on her, like how many sodas she could drink. And though there was a risk of her possibly getting sued because Britney's father, Jamie Spears, had gotten Iggy to sign an NDA just moments before their performance at the 2015 Billboard Music Awards, which Iggy revealed if she hadn't signed it, Jamie would have not allowed her on stage, which a few days later, Britney did thank Iggy for her support and kind words in a post. And now that takes us to 2023. She does another interview with Watch What Happens Live. Besides saying that Britney was one of her favorite collaborations and that she would love to do another collaboration with her, she just said, the same thing, that I wish, we could have done more promo and just been more out there. Just from that, it just seems like there was something planned. So that's why I do believe that there was an album. It just that ended up not happening because the song didn't get well received, and since it did drop off the charts pretty quickly, her team probably just decided to just move on and go to a new direction, which we ended up getting Glory. Also, according to Britney Spears wiki, these songs, including a 2014 version of Swimming in the Stars, apparently these songs could have been on that album with Pretty Girls, along with maybe another song or so with Iggy, which I think this is true, because when Iggy did talk about this collaboration again in one of her interviews, she did talk about them working on a few things, and Pretty Girls was the one that was selected out of what they worked on. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Britney's team really did scrap an album? Do you think this album even existed? And also, what were your thoughts when you heard Pretty Girls for the first time? You can share it down below in the comments. And also, if you're interested, I did do a video on why Britney's original music video for Make Me got scrapped, which you can watch right here. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe for more pop music and more content. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you later.